I think we had a more capacious view of the revolution than we would have seen 50 years ago, and I think that that has got people talking.
What was something you thought worked well?
I thought what particularly worked well was, and this was kind of the goal of the documentary in the first place, which is to kind of expand our horizons about what the revolution was. I mean, if we had seen this documentary 50 years ago, it would have been about Washington, Jefferson, Adams, and that's about it. So around the time of the bicentennial, and there's actually a lot of great books by colleagues like Michael Haddon who have written about the bicentennial era and how Americans remembered the revolution in that period. It was very much on the founding fathers. So, women weren't really part of the story at the time. Indigenous nations certainly were not. Enslaved and free people of color were not. And so we began to see on the screen, and I think it's just a first step visually, although historians have been writing about this for a long time. But I think the audience got to see a more expansive view of the revolution as the people themselves actually experienced it. And I think that's important because, it's not just about the 13 colonies. It's about the 26 colonies. It's not just about white Virginians like Washington and Jefferson. It is about people like Harry Washington, who was enslaved at Mount Vernon, or it's about the Haudenosaunee, who are thinking about a war of independence in their own right. So I think we had a more capacious view of the revolution than we would have seen 50 years ago, and I think that that has got people talking.